It was pretty disheartening, discouraging. I was just really grateful the fact that nobody got hurt.
Kevin, who doesn't want to share his last name, was one of 8 people to walk back to their car Friday night after watching the Cotton Bowl at the Armory and find it had been broken into.
Fairly well lit. There's cameras, so you never really suspect anything, to happen. It's when you go out. I think everybody has that false sense of security that, nothing's ever really going to happen to you.
Kevin and his brother both parked in the Goodwill lot next door, a place that people say is often used as overflow when the Armory's lots are full. Kevin had his laptop and other work equipment stolen, worth about $2,000. His brother's windows completely shattered, totaling thousands in damage.
They had patrol security cars driving around their lot, so you just assume that they would, maybe stop down here, especially with the overflow from a large crowd.
The Armory spokesperson was not available to interview with First Alert 4 today, but in a statement says in part, quote, "Our guest safety and security is our #1 priority. We have 2 fenced lots for our patrons with professional security patrols," end quote, and continues on to say, quote, "Because of our efforts, we haven't had an accident since early last winter in our lots. We encourage our guests only to park in these areas," end quote. In March, First Alert 4 spoke to Armory co-owner Jake Miller about the security efforts they were implementing.
At every entrance and exit, we have 4 cameras that will get an image of every car on the way in and every car on the way out, and it also scan a license plate. And by indexing that license plate, you can see how long someone was in that lot.
Kevin is warning others and telling them to plan ahead.
Park in a gated lot or a parking garage or maybe even rideshare is probably going to be the best idea.
SLMPD tells us it is investigating. In Midtown, Shoshana Stahl, First Alert 4.